Hello everyone, this is the beta video for Team Asparagus. My name is Jacob Roberts. I'm going to start with my level. Once you get in here, you'll see there's a big truck and a path that's blocked. So we're going to go ahead and hit E on the truck, and it should take us to the front of the building. As we approach, you'll see the camera swing across, and you'll see that there's a lit up object, so we're going to go over and check that out. You'll notice that there's a fuse in one of the fuse slots already, so we're going to go ahead and grab this one that's set in front to the second slot, and the door should open. Now once the door is open, we should be able to go inside, and we'll see some rubbish and stuff like that and some collectibles, but for now we're going to just grab this fuse and shoot it on over towards the elevator. This is optional, but if you want to pick up a box and protect yourself from these turrets, it's probably a smart idea, so that way you don't have to keep restarting, but for now I'm just going to run past it. So I'm going to grab the second fuse off of this table here, so that way we can get the elevator working here in a second. Well, see if I can grab it. Box is in the way. Okay, now that I have the fuse, try to get across here. Box is in the way again. Alright. So throw this one in first. There's one, and then there is two. Almost. There we go. Now we'll be prompted to press E to go to floor 2. Once we're on floor 2, we're going to look around, see a couple of lit up objects, but the first one that catches our eye is this one right here. It's another fuse for this room. So we're going to throw that in. And then once we do that, we're going to go look for the second fuse. It should be on top of these boxes here. So I'm going to grab this, and then we're going to throw it, we're going to take it, put it across here and throw it in. Once we're inside, we'll see some computers. It'll say new objective, find the key code, so we're going to go look around and see if we can find that. Across the room, you'll notice there's a fuse box standing out, so we're going to grab these fuses here and get them across the floor, so that way we can put them in. You gotta watch out for the turrets because they come at you. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this last fuse, but it's right under here, the secret pathway. You can take it by crouching, and you gotta watch for this last turret, so you'll jump up on the boxes so you're safe to grab this fuse. Once you grab that, you can get it going across the floor here. Crouch back under. Oh. Crouch back under. And then get it across to the right side of the room. We'll pick up this one. Throw it in the fuse box. And then this one. And once we get this last fuse in here, if we can get the last fuse in here, there we go. The door will open, and we're going to grab this key code off the table here. There's also some heirlooms laying around, but we'll just skip that for now. Once you complete the objective, find the key code, we can run back across to the computers. Watch out for the turrets, and then press E on the computers and something should happen. You'll see a cutscene taking you outside to where the roadblocks are being lowered, so that way you know where to go from here. On the second floor there's a balcony that we can try to get outside with. So we'll climb over some of this wreckage here, get past its desks and stuff, and you'll see a ledge that we can jump off of. Once we do that, we can press E onto the truck, and here in a few seconds we'll be able to go to the next level.
Alright, so I'm Dominic the Helium, and coming up on my level, the truck just crashed into that little water fountain there, and you come up on this research lab, there's a little camera up top taking a video, and if you run into the lab you see a little lobby desk, and behind there, there's actually a little monitor that shows the video feed of the camera. So you come back over this way, and if the player goes to the left towards the main objective of this level, they'll see the research that you're trying to collect, but there's all kinds of turrets, so you can't quite get to it yet. The power boxes will lead the player back over this way, and if you follow them, it'll lead you straight to this door. Well, you can't find a way through the door right away, but if you walk over to this trash can, it'll tell you, maybe I can throw this at the door. So you grab that trash can, you throw it over there, you bring it up to the door, and kapow! Right off the hinges. So you keep sprinting down this hallway. There's a little power box, but if you look left, there's also a turret in your way. So you pick up this box, make sure the turret doesn't see you, slowly but surely make your way over to the power, and you can push the button to turn off the power. Once the power is off, all these pristine little cabinets that were intact earlier can now get their hinges blown off with throwable objects. So you throw objects out there and you can see there's this little collectible in there that you can climb up and grab. There's a couple more cabinets in the level that I'm going to be running past. I'll just point them out as I go. I also wanted to mention once the power is off, the TV also is off. It doesn't really show anything anymore. So you continue on your way, you jump over the electrified water, you watch out for these fireboxes, and then you can make your way up to the superconductor. So you hit E, and then all of a sudden the superconductor activates. It'll show the object connecting with the base and starting the effect. So after you do that, you can come over here, find another door, and the theme of this level is breakable objects. So you break down the door, you run straight through here. We're full health, so we don't need that med kit on there, but you can either choose to break down this wall over here, or you can come over to the left, and you can enter this room with backup power and some more turrets. So as the power boxes, the tubes from the power box show, the turrets might actually turn back on after you activate the power. So move these boxes in front of the turrets just to be extra safe. When you click E, turrets do turn back on, and those things are rather vicious. So once we turn the power on, we can get out of here. And now we're in a room all on fire. Oh boy! Luckily we've got enough health so we can look around for a little bit. All of these cabinets look really beat up. We're looking for one that looks sturdy, says the scrapper. So if you run over here, some of the hinges are already blown off. We'll grab this, and we'll find this one that has the little pristine look instead of the burnt down look. We'll run in there, hold on, and boom! We're in the next level.
And as we just escaped from the excited cabinet, right here comes my level. My name is Huawei Han, and I will be showing you the basic procedure of moving out of my level. As we can see, there are several boxes laid over here. The light ones are made of wood, while the heavier ones are made of metal. If we look to our left side and right side, there are two ways of going through it, but in this case we'll explore from the left side first because there are more lights which are more suspicious. As we walk through, it looks like this part has been immersed by the water. If we keep walking on it, oh my gosh, I just fell into a gap in the pond, and it keeps hurting the character, so we might want to move back immediately. And think of recalling whatever we have seen in the previous part of the level. The boxes should be used to build the stepping stones to safely run over this place. So if we grab one of the big ones and keep dragging it to put it underneath the water, stays there. Stabbing on it to make sure the player does not drown into the water. And then we successfully jump onto the land. There are two lights shining over here. One is a collectible, the other one is a weak green light. Since this cube and box is the only one hiding behind the fence, it is kind of suspicious, so let's take it out over the fence and drag it over here. Again, you guys really lag, sometime we'll fix it later. And as we drag the box over here, all the way into the wicket light, as we hear the sound, something must be triggered. It could be the place where we have not been to yet, which is the right side of the entrance place. So if we quickly run into here, and we can drag the box with us, we saw that monument actually pops up, which can be used as a stepping stone. The glass is pretty high. However, we'd better break it before we try to enter the building. The one that we just brought looks pretty heavy, so let's take a lighter one. This one can be used to knock it off. Alright. There's the light, so it flies away. So we need to bring a new one here. Alright, I'm gonna hold it steady this time. Need one shot to the window, so we can break it real quick. Alright, we might need something slider. I can save our time for it. Something stuck on the keyboard, so sorry for the stop. For the pause, so you see that the very left side of the window peels apart, and then the middle parts, and keep throwing it in. Yay! All of them falls apart. So we repeating the similar process, whatever we have done on the left side, we can quickly grab the rectangle, the bigger ones over there, and use as the stepping one. So dragging this one on the top of the first one, and pushing the bigger ones at the bottom. We build up a basic stair for that. Jumping on the first one, jumping on the second one, and jumping on the monument. And then we get into it. The broken glasses actually keeps hurting the character, so we need to leave that as soon as possible. There's a door on the right side. While pressing E, we're trying to interact with it, nothing happens. So we'd better look into the left side. This door, it doesn't work either. What about this one? So there's a rope hanging down from the rooftop of this room. Let's try to pull it down. Oh, it works out, and which opens the door of it. You can see there's a lighter placed on the shelf. Let me try to drag it and move it along with the character. Moving it out. The rope in this room looks like made of cotton, so if we use lighter to burn it out, it works out exactly the same way. And there's a glue placed in on the stove of this room. So if we drag it back into the room that is still locked, let's try to interact with it. Nothing happened. So this rope looks pretty tough. However, if we cannot burn it, let's think of something that we have seen in the previous part of the level. The sharpest thing will be the broken glasses. So let's try stick the glue with the glass, and we obtain a glass knife from the scattered glasses, and let's use the knife to cut off the rope over here. If we press E on the dash, ball will pop up, which will be the very end animation in the last build that I had to help you get the key code over here. So for now, I'm just gonna drag the key code and throw it out. Alright. Let me slide it down real quick. And since we have already obtained the key code, this one will be used for the very last part of my level. The monument, the statue is actually blocking the exitway. As we place the key code onto it, it actually helps the player to leave the place. So walk all the way into it, over it, and now right now pass the pin to the next person.
Hello, my name is Michael Dewberry, and I will be showing you my level. We will be going to the abandoned factory. Alright, now the door seems to be locked, so let's just blow it open. Alright, and check out for some treasure. Make sure to check your eyes peeled for treasure around. And the door seems to be locked, so let's go ahead and get the key. And the key's right here, and it should open. All right, and it seems though the door is open. Let's destroy the debris that's in the way. Okay. All right, so now that we made it to the generator room, we gotta find the key part of it, and it seems to be the basement seems to be locked. So let's find that piece so we can open it. Here. Okay, move this a little bit. Alright, I got the circuit breaker. Let's head and open the basement. Alright, the basement door is open. Let's get down there. Now we have to destroy these turns that's in our way. Get the floppy disk that's in here. Alright, seems though we got the floppy disk. Let's open the door so we can destroy them with the barrels. Alright, so they're open, so let's get these barrels, position them. I added a little a platform here so that the player can aim at the turrets. One down, to the go. Alright. The turrets they've been destroyed. Now let's get out. Now we can jump across these platforms. These things that these turrets. And get the device. Alright, let's see. Now that we got the device, let's get out of here. Let's see, what's the code? And it seems to be wrong, so we're gonna have to find the code. Let's see, something got ordinary in this room. Alright, now that we have the code, should be able to get out of here and also get this to the power conductor. And now it lights up. Alright. 45. 89. Okay. This is my level. Now I'll be sending it to someone else.
Hello, I'm Yanting, and next is my level, so we will do the bridge at first. We need to cross this bridge, and there's something that stop us, so we just screw this away. And when we enter a room, we're gonna research the resources at first, and we're gonna avoid attack from the user. Okay. So we cannot move this wall, so before that, we're gonna use this item to attack it. Sorry for custom times. I will fix this later. Okay, now we can go down the wall now. Use this platform as a bridge. Now we cross the gap. On the left side, the door is locked, so we need to find the key. On the sound, it means the door is open. So. Notice the laser attack. Just be careful. Some things on the left side is locked, so we'll find the key on the right side. Now we can go through the door. There is a fire gap here. The same thing is use the can floor as a break. Now we can jump this area. Now we enter the last part of this bed. Use the box as stairs. Now we can directly cross the water area, so use the box to knock the tube. Now this is end of my map, so we're gonna next part is David part.
Dave Carty here. And this is my gameplay walkthrough of my area of our scrap level. My area takes place on a mysterious volcanic island that is surrounded by lava, and the player needs to be cautious not to get burned. I need this shit. The player will find a ship that they can use to traverse to the nearby volcanic island. They first need to get on board somehow. As the gangplank is missing, the player can use this trash can to jump on board the ship. Once on board, they can search for hidden collectibles or go straight to the main objective by pressing E at the captain's wheel. Since the ship is sunk a bit and taking some damage and is now on fire, it's time to abandon the ship. Once here, the player will find a field of fire blocking their path, and the door on that dam, the wall on the dam there seems to be quite damaged, and there are some liquid nitrogen tanks here. Perhaps they can do some damage. Oh, it looks like it is working wonderfully. Let's try another, shall we? Yeah, looks like it's giving way. One more to do the trick. Now the player can traverse the flaming field safely. Then they'll come up upon another pool of lava with other collectibles they could get, or they could try and activate this strange looking device here and see what it does.